Hello, Virgo. Welcome to your week ahead reading for July 1st to July 7th, 2019. This is for all Virgo Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter sign placements. I already shuffled, laid out your spread. So, Virgo, let's get into your reading. Now, Virgo, your theme in the week ahead is you have all must have prizes, trying to please everyone. Hmm. Is that what you're doing, Virgo? Is this what someone is doing towards you? But this is the theme. This is about being a people pleaser. This is about um, avoiding the discomfort of the truth for the sake of wanting to please everyone, to not lose any favor with anyone. Now, the thing is, how does that serve you? Because are you doing what's best for you here? Or are you doing what's best for the situation or who's involved? Because that's what should be significant for you, and not just doing things to please others or to make others happy. If one, it may not be letting you be happy, or the happiness that you think you are trying to assert will be fleeting or won't really serve the situation for the highest good. So that's something to consider, Virgo. Now, what's around this is you have the child. So this is considering a child or someone that is very young and impressionable, I feel, Virgo, that you're dealing with. Now, what's at the bottom of the deck is you do have justice. And underneath that is the Page of Swords. So the Page of Swords, you could very well be dealing with a child. And you do have the child here. Or you're at least dealing with someone who is very young, perhaps inexperienced, perhaps even naive, maybe full of curiosity. But and underneath that, there's the Six of Cups. I can keep going. This could be concerning family or a particular relationship that you have a connection with, or this could be regarding someone from the past, or this is around a particular situation where there needs to be a focus on doing what's right and what's good and what's practical, um, so that who is involved or what is involved here, something can be learned from it that's valuable, either for you or who you're dealing with, Virgo. And so you may need to communicate something to someone that will be difficult for this person to hear, or you may be receiving communication that is difficult for you to hear. But I feel this is you. You're needing to communicate something that is difficult to hear for who it's for, but it's still the truth, but a truth they may need. Well, a truth that they need. And perhaps it's a truth that ultimately will protect them, or it will serve in some way for the highest good. And it will bring some sort of reconciliation or a conclusion that's good and appropriate. If not in that moment for that person or who it involves, along the way, where this is a moment that this is necessary for you to do what's right, for you to make the right decision, for you to do what's fair and just, for you to do what's equal, for you to not be impartial, um, for you to not be a coward. If and you know, that's just for you not to shy away from this, for you to not do a disservice here, um, on your part in order to balance something, restore it, or set something right, or just in your conduct, you just doing what's right and or making a fair and just decision. Now, you could be, you know, if you're not a parent concerning a child, you could this could be a judge or teacher, but you know what's certain here is you are in a position where you need to make a decision and you need to do what's right, and you have some sort of authority here, or your influence impacts this in a way that's significant and it needs to be handled right, Virgo. And underneath that is yes. So that's spirit confirming yes to all I just said. Okay? And you got the stars under here. So there's a need for you to be the guidance in the situation with the lily and show some wisdom and bring harmony to the situation for whatever this is pertaining to, as it has to do with a child or someone of youth or someone that may just be naive or lack um, understanding or knowledge or lacking the truth about something. So, yeah, Virgo, that's what you got to do. So, let's take a look at what your role, your energy is. You have the Five of Pentacles and you have the Two of Pentacles. Oh, so this is challenging energy with the five. But remember, with the five, even though it's a challenging energy here, Virgo, there's the ability to change what's challenging here by seeing what you can do with this Two of Pentacles to change it, to recover, to heal the situation, and to bring it back into balance with this Two of Pentacles. Now, this may be difficult for you, or this may be difficult for not just you, but whoever this is involving. But for you, this is difficult. This is something that um, is challenging for you to do or to change or to bring into balance, because it may feel like you don't care, or you may feel like someone doesn't care about you, perhaps, as a result in some way. Okay? But this is you needing to um, bring this matter into balance. This is you needing to recover it. And you may be, having difficulty with doing so. You're not really pleased with needing to bring some sort of correction or truth or fairness, or just to do what's right, even though it's hard. So, the reason why this is happening, Virgo, is you have the Two of Cups with the Five of Cups. So this is definitely pertaining to some sort of connection. This could have to do with a relationship with your child, or just someone you have a connection to, that you care about, and that cares about you, or just someone you care about. Okay, and with the Five of Cups here, there is some emotional upset, and again, we have another five. And remember, fives, though difficult energy, there is the ability to change it. And the change here for the Five of Cups is not to cry over spilled milk, not to focus on what's lost or what's painful or what's uncomfortable or what you're not happy with, what you don't like, um, or how that can also be the experience for who you're dealing with. But this is about you focusing on how to salvage, how to recover, how to do what needs to be done in order to heal it, even if that healing might take a little while. Okay, with this Five of Cups. So, yeah. That's what you got to do, Virgo. You got to have an uncomfortable conversation. And this, you may be where you can't take sides, or you shouldn't take sides, or just something you need to do and do right. Okay, make the right judgment call, make the right decision here, and make a fair decision. And it's also to be able to cut out something um, that needs to end. It could be behavior, it can be how this person communicates, or something this person wants or is trying to do. Whatever it is, there's some correction needed here, and you don't want to you don't want to do it. It's uncomfortable. Now this is what you need to do, Virgo. Now it is possible that you're on the other end of this. Just know, um, whoever you're involved with this is happening, and it's you needing to receive the truth, or what's right, or what's fair, in this instance. That it's about making sure the right thing happens, and there's a need for you to um, focus on the recovery in the situation and in your emotions for yourself, but also, for the person involved, or whoever is involved. Now, what's coming towards you that is your challenge, but a warning to you, Virgo, is you do have this King of Pentacles with Temperance. Okay? So, this King of Pentacles, he has the Midas touch, male or female. Whatever he wants to build, he can create and do so successfully, because he's very good at managing and planning and running things and being in authority, and he knows how to build on what it is he wants and get that successful result. He's very capable, but also the King of Pentacles can be stubborn and inflexible. The King of Pentacles can be set in his ways. And so the King of Pentacles could be resistant if, he's not happy and he wants something a certain way. And so, or he doesn't want to do something, or, either way, however the King of Pentacles positions himself, he's quite capable of achieving his aims, is my point. So there's a need to temper the situation. You could be dealing with the Sagittarius, or have this energy in your chart, but there's a need for you to not do things in extreme. Now this is whether this is you or someone that you're dealing with. You may need to not do something in extreme or respond in an extreme way. There's a need for you to focus on what matters most in this situation, or to hold on to what matters most, whether this is pertaining to you, or whether you're the receiver or you're the giver in this communication, to do what's right, to do what's fair, to do what's just, even though it's not easy and it's difficult for all involved. And this is a need to manage something maturely and responsibly with the King of Pentacles. And with Temperance, this is about you perhaps needing to have a measure of self-control, and creativity layered with inspiration, so as to be effective, but also to inspire. This is you needing to do something in proper measure, be calculating in at how you're doing it, with perhaps leaning towards more compassion in your communication if it's appropriate. But this is you needing to be patient, handle it moderately, being sensible, with the goal of healing the situation, the goal of bringing stability to it, the goal of balancing it here and being practical and being receptive and fostering receptivity in this communication that needs to be balanced, where you need to make a change or make a decision that ultimately brings balance, but with the goal to recover, to heal, that may not be received as well as it should at the time, but is still necessary to do. So, how you handle what's coming towards you, whether this is what's coming towards you and you're receiving that communication, or whether this is coming towards you and you have to give it. I feel like you're the one who have to give this communication, but you can be on either side of this. You have the Four of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles here, and this is how you handle it. Okay, so this here is you being discontent, not happy with what's happening, not happy with how it's going or how it needs to go with this Four of Cups energy. But with the Knight of Pentacles, this is you needing to still get it done. Okay, this you may even be feeling like dragging your feet, but there's a need for you to just be responsible here and um, do what needs to be done in this situation to nurture it. You see here, these two are, well, she's embracing, and perhaps the knight here is a little apprehensive. Okay, I see all this red here, and so this makes me think of the root chakra. So this is something that by you doing this is creating a measure of safety, a measure of security, um, a measure of protection. But on the other hand, there may be some anxiety here, and so there's a need for you to ground yourself and perhaps even proceed with caution, because this knight looks to be caution and taking his time, but still moving towards um, the goal or this person. Okay, so there's a need for you to be responsibility, to take responsibility here and do what needs to be done, even though you're not happy with it or who this involves is not happy with it. Okay, this could be concerning an opportunity that is sought after, or an opportunity that has to be missed in some way. And so the outcome, Virgo, is you do have the Ten of Swords and the Seven of Wands. So this is you needing to bring something to an end and having the courage to do it with the Seven of Wands. And though you do this, you may be seen as the serpent, as the betrayer, as the the affliction, because the see here it says serpent. Okay, you may be being seen as a snake. And so there's definitely a need for you to bring something to an end, so as to avoid ruin, or there's a need for you to still rise to the challenge, to have the courage to face it and do what is right, even though it may be very difficult and painful to do, but it needs to be done in order to avoid this kind of energy down the way for that person, or perhaps for you. Um, I do feel that this is going to be difficult. This is difficult energy here, Virgo. So make sure you ground yourself. Make sure you focus on, what's right here and what's fair, and what is good, what needs to be done that is the right and good thing to do and just. Even though it's difficult to do or difficult to give or difficult to receive. So, Virgo, let's take a look at your guidance messages. You have three. Two of them are goddess messages. So, your first one here is you do have trust. Trust, Virgo. Overcoming fear, intentions, and having faith. So, there's a need for you to have trust in this situation. Trust and know and have faith that to trust in yourself, knowing that you know what is good and what is right. Or if this is you on the receiving end, know that it's okay to trust that who is giving you their decision of justice to do what is right, to do what is fair. They're doing so because um, they're trying to do right by you, or they're trying to do right regarding the situation. And with this energy of trust, it can be hard sometimes to trust when you don't know or understand, or there's some discomfort with the truth. um, but the goal is for you to have good intentions here and to use wisdom and to not deceive, but also to be mindful that you may have to be okay, or find a way to be okay, and trust that if this is you receiving this and receiving this communication to set things right, um, that it's someone has a good intention towards you. They're not trying to deceive you, and they're using their wisdom in the situation. But also, trust is a two-way street. So be mindful of who you're dealing with, and you'll know if this is someone that you can trust, if this is you receiving this information. Don't just take information from somebody has been a liar, okay? But, you know, on your end, just trust and know that the person that you need to give this truth, this harsh truth to, or to set things right, or to do what's right and fair, um, may have trouble with it, and it may take time for them to come around and realize that you were only trying to do what was in the best of intentions for this person, and to use wisdom, and you weren't trying to deceive them. So do observe, what side of this you are on, so that you are prepared, um, and be mindful that avoid any hidden agendas on your part, and be able to observe who you are interacting with, that they're not presenting any hidden agenda to you. Again, like I said, make sure you'll know who this person is, if this is someone needing to set something right with you, or set something straight with you, or make a decision to do what's right, even if you don't like it or it's painful. You will know, you'll have a knowing that this is someone that, even though you might be, not happy with them, or you don't like what they're saying, there's someone when you really um, calm down from the upset that you could be dealing with, that this is somebody that's, on the up and up. Okay? Now, your goddess guidance is Erin, peace. There is no need to worry, as everything is working out beautifully. Okay? So, whatever this is for you that you're dealing with, whatever side of this that you're on, find peace with it. and just know that everything is working out for the highest good. But there's a part you have to play towards it, Virgo. And finally, you have Goddess Cordelia. Go outside. You have been indoors too long. Go outside and get some fresh air. So you may need to breathe, take deep breaths, and figure out how to get calm and get centered and grounded again, um, in this situation, either side that you're on in this. And you may need to just go outside and just step away from the matter, or just, do what you need to do to get grounded and get some fresh air and clear the air, clear your mind. I hope these messages help. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And thanks for watching. Bye.